Alright, so guys, this is my second Let's Play. I'm playing the Stanley Parable. My name is Michael, and this game is really cool and really weird. And if you look on the computer screen, inside the computer screen, it's infinite. See where my mouse is? Creepy. Alright, let's begin the game. Now, since this is narration-based, I'm not going to talk when the narrator is talking. So you won't hear
This
from me
is
a
the
lot.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh, he must work
This
for
is
the
what
government.
employee 427
Political
did
satire.
every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, I'm back in control. Now, there's several ways to play this game. You can follow what the narrator tells you to do, or you can go off and do your own thing. For this first playthrough, I am going to follow the narrator's instructions. Then I'll do some more where I go off different paths. There's so many different paths you can take. You'll see what I mean? It's a lot of fun. Let's do this. Alright, let's play, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Huh. What does that mug say? Something, go fuck yourself. Okay. Walking through the halls. Oh, hey. Be my Valentine. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway. Is there a way for me to get over there, I wonder? By the way, I can't. What was that? Oh. Weird. I wonder if I can get into that room somehow. Let me see. No?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, you be quiet. Quit your complaining. Whee! Oh, what's in here? I really wonder if there's ways to get through all that stuff. What's going on there? I don't know. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so here he says to go to the door on the left. Now, as much as I really want to go through the door on the right, like I said, for this Let's Play, I'm going to follow his instructions. So let's do this. Oh, shit! Door closed behind us. We're trapped! Ah! Scary, guys. Door closed. What's in here? Ooh, businessy stuff.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's great. If you guys have ever had a job, these are actually kind of funny. You'll totally get them. Ooh, pie chart. So would anybody like some pie? No? No? Profits, money, things to do. Sure as hell looks like a meeting place. Anyway. Synergy. Core value expenditures. Shift global market. Monetize. Free to play. Business talk. Yeah. What's on here? Whee! Oh, closed again. Broom closet. I want to go in there. Oh, crap. I can go in there. I didn't think I could go in there.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Shut up. I'm still exploring. Go fuck yourself. I want to pick stuff up.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Be quiet.
No reason to still be here.
Oh well.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go upstairs, people. To the boss's office! Like a boss! What's this? Executive bathroom. Now that right there is the most important shit you will ever take in your life. It's an executive shit. Or maybe it's an executive whiz. I bet the toilets are made of gold. See this? This executive bathroom? This is where all the company's important decisions are made. Ooh, doors. Ah, I can't get to that. But this is the secretary's desk. It's back here. Paging Mr. Bossman. Go fuck yourself.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Well, I guess it's not so secret anymore. Let's explore the boss's office. Oh man, guys. Oh man, we're in the boss's office. We're gonna get in trouble, guys. Better leave soon, man. Gonna get in trouble.
Stanley just sat around
That's some
twiddling his
expensive looking
thumbs.
booze.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I bet this guy has some real nice pens in these drawers. What do you think? Should I take the boss's pens? I think I'm gonna steal some pens while I'm here.
2845.
Shut up! 2845. Happy now?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Right.
Amazing.
Random
He
buttons.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
You can't see, but I was doing the air quotes. Yeah, random buttons. Alright, let's go through the secret passage. Wow, creepy red glowing button. Ominous. Button! Guys, there are a lot of buttons in this game. And it's awesome. Because I love pushing buttons. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
How do you know? Because I'm the narrative, bitch. Fuck you. Ooh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, because that's a good idea. Mind control facility or escape? What do you guys think is the smarter option? Escape? I really want to escape, but I did say I would play this through following the narrator's instructions. Alright. Mind control facility it is. A button with a light bulb on it. Gee, I wonder what this does.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. Do he? Does he? Go fuck yourself. Oh, let's go this way. Camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh, somebody got fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
See all these, you guys? Creepy. We're gonna follow it. Alright, now we're going. Now we're gonna run. Running. Go, Stanley, go! Oh, I'm gonna hit a button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
That's some scary shit.
No.
That's what works.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Sure, we're not.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Mind control status. Offline! Buttons. So many buttons. It's so exciting. All the colors and the buttons. Oh my god! Alright. I have to push every button, guys. I'm sorry. Just, they're buttons. You gotta push them. That's what buttons are for. Also blowing shit up. But you know. What does this do? Boring. Okay. What's this? That's what it said. Buttons. So many pretty colors and buttons. Full circle. I'm gonna push these ones again. Buttons make me happy. Colors. What's down there? I don't know. Where am I trying to go? Oh, I'm going that way. My bad. Whee! Ooh, more buttons. Oh, what's this? Can I push it? Oh, fuck that. Buttons everywhere. They're buttons, guys. Buttons. Mind controls idle. Awaiting input. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
You. Oh snap, what's that?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
So many
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Look at that
But
beautiful
as
sky, guys.
sunlight streamed into the
Deep
chamber,
red.
he realized none of this mattered to him.
Birds
For
from the
it was
sky.
not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh man, that's so beautiful, guys. I'm gonna cry. It's just so awesome. Alright, let's see what's out here.
Stanley felt the cool breeze
So
upon his
beautiful,
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow. So I don't know what you guys thought of that. I honestly thought that following the directions, it was interesting, it was pretty cool. It was a little bit boring. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Anyway, but it was fun. Next time I play this, I'm going to, oh, it starts me back at the beginning. That's awesome. Well, next time I play this, guys, I'm gonna do whatever the heck I want. I don't need to follow no directions. Oh, wait, this is new. This looks different. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop this Let's Play for now. So, well, alright, let's see what's
All
in
of
here.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so it changes a little bit. Alright, so you know what? Next Let's Play, I'm gonna see what's going on here. You guys will see too. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play. And, you know, then I'll go follow whatever directions I want. Alright. Let's Play over. Adios.